love to tell jokes. I think it's a pastime. I think we should have an international joke of the day. I love to tell them. I love, when I hear one that I really like. Now, there were a lot back from 70 to 74 when I was in the Navy that I will not repeat here tonight, even though it's a rated M audience. Okay, I won't repeat those. But there's 4 jokes that come to mind, 2 that we've heard here in the fret. I'm sure they weren't originated by those people, but were very funny, and I want to pass these jokes on to you. So, first one was from Mr. A.L. Wood. Al Wood. Everybody know the Woods? Banjo picker from up in Wilkes County. A.L. was here doing some banjo picking with his friends, and he talked about a guy from North Carolina went on a mission trip to South America. And after being there a couple of days, he sent a parrot home to his father. A couple of days later, he called his dad from South America. He said, "Hey, Dad, did you get that parrot?" His dad says, "What?" He said, "The parrot, the bird." He said, "Oh, yeah, it was delicious." He said, "What, Dad? You ate that? That was a parrot? That was a $5,000 parrot." He said, "Sorry, son. You sent a bird? We ate it." He said, "Dad, the parrot could talk." He said, "Well, he should have said something." The next one I actually heard from Dr. John Turner, 10-time Scottish fiddle champion, and he had more of a British flair to it, obviously, than I'm going to do. But there was this fellow living in South Carolina, lived with his mom. He was very lonely. Went out one day to the pet store and bought a beautiful Persian cat. Over a period of 2 or 3 years, this cat was the love of his life. He just would live and die for this cat. Well, he got a call from his boss one day. He had to go into D.C. to do some work and was going to be away for a couple weeks. So he called his friend Bubba. You know Bubba. Called his friend Bubba to come over. He said, "Bubba, would you come over and stay with my mom and take care of my cat?" He said, "Oh, man, I know how you love that cat." He said, that's your special baby there. I'd be honored to come over and sit with your cat and take care of your mom." So the guy goes off to his job. About 2 days later, he calls back. "Hey, Bubba," he said, "how's it going?" "Oh, it's going pretty good." "How's my cat?" He said, "Your cat's dead." He said, "Bubba, you know how I felt about this cat. You could have at least broken it to me just a little easier. You could have said, the cat's on the roof. I call back in a couple days, and then you say, oh, the cat's a little sickly today. Then I call back a couple days later, and, the cat's finally passed on." He said, "I can't believe you did this to me. Let me talk to Mom." He said, "Well, I can't. She's up on the roof." The next 2 are from 2 Southern humorists, and I apologize. Some of you, I think, may have heard these jokes. Don't give away the punchline, please. But these are from 2 Southern humorists that I have loved dearly, Louis Grizzard and Jerry Clower. So some of you may have heard these jokes before, but they're 2 of my favorites. The first one, Jerry Clower, the new bull. Farmer's talking to another farmer, and his 3 prize bulls are out in the field listening. And the farmer says, "Yeah, I've got a brand new award-winning bull that I'm getting in tomorrow. So this thing is really special." And the one bull in the pasture, the one been there the longest on the farm, he says, "I'm the senior bull here. I've got 100 cows, and I'm not sharing them with anybody." The second bull says, "Yeah, you're right. I haven't got that many. I've only got 50 cows, but I'm not sharing them either." And the other bull says, "Well, I've only been here for about a month, and I've only got 10 cows, but I'm not sharing my cows with that new bull." Well, the next day, a big trailer pulls up. Out jumps the biggest, meanest, nastiest Brahma bull you've ever seen. He's snorting and huffing and shaking his horns. And the one older bull goes, "Well, I got 100 cows, but I can share. With the other bull. That'll be all right." The second bull goes, "Yeah, you're right. I've only got 50, but I can spare some cows for the bull. Yeah." And they look over, and the third bull is there, right in front of the big bull, snorting and huffing. They go, "Hey, what are you doing, man?" He said, "I just want him to know I'm a bull." And the last one, my favorite, probably of all time joke, Louis Grizzard, Sherman's March on Stone Mountain. Has anybody heard it? Anybody heard it? Hope not. It's really good. Sherman marches through Atlanta, burns Atlanta down, gets to Stone Mountain, all his troops behind him, thousands of troops. And they look up on Stone Mountain, and there's a lone Confederate soldier brandishing a sword in one hand and the Confederate flag in the other hand, shouting obscenities down at the Union troops. Sherman tells his sergeant, "Sergeant, take 10 men. Go up there. Get that. That's embarrassing. Get up there." So the 10 men disappear. Then you see bodies flying off the mountain, blood everywhere. Nobody returns. A few seconds later, the Confederate soldiers, blood on his sword, up there brandishing his sword, the Confederate flag, shouting obscenities down. Sherman says, man, to the other sergeant, says, 25 men, get them up there on the mountain. This is embarrassing. Get that man down off of there. 25 men go up, same thing. Bodies come flying down. Nobody survives. Look back up a couple seconds later, there's the Confederate soldier brandishing the bloody sword. So Sherman says, I've had enough of this. 100 men. I want 100 men to go up there and take care of this guy. 100 men go up. Same thing. Bodies flying everywhere, except one comes back. Gash all over his face. Blood and rags and everything comes down. Says, General Sherman, don't send any more. It's a trick. There's 2 of them. Thank you all very much. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with Mr. Bud Deskel. Thank you all very much.